Welcome to Grief Journal in Real Time. I'm Lynette, and this is where I am in the process today. Here's something I noticed there were moments where I wasn't sad, days after the passing of my mom. And for a split second, I wondered if I was supposed to be. I checked in with myself to see what are you really feeling? But this is what I learned. This is what I'm learning. This is what I give myself permission to own. I can laugh, I can work, and I can feel normal because grief does not have to occupy every moment of my existence. And you know what? That's really okay. It's really okay. It doesn't mean that I love my mom any less. It doesn't mean that I'm over it. And it also doesn't mean that tomorrow won't feel different. It just means that I'm human. As I've said before, although I'm talking about my experience with the loss of my mom, there are so many other ways that we grieve in life. And I've said it before. I don't want to keep repeating it, but this is one time I will because you may not have listened to the other episodes yet. But grief comes when our expectations aren't met, when our heart is broken, when people don't show up the way we hoped and thought they would. We grieve what we expected. When you're going through grief because someone you love is no longer here and you find yourself not balled up weeping every second, you may think something's not okay with you. That can happen for many reasons. Many times we go by what has been shown in front of us when someone is grieving. People grieve differently. Some people cry. Some people are are quiet. Some people stay in movement. Some people do all the things and experience all the emotions. And you know what? That's okay too. Because grief is not a one size that fits everybody. What I'm saying to you is it's okay to give yourself permission to not be sad every day, to embrace the moments where you find yourself laughing and just being normal. Normal where you're not aching because of the loss in that moment. I remember during the week after our mom passed, I loved spending time with my baby brother. I call him my big baby brother. Just in the truck, going to and fro, taking care of what we needed to take care of. Some days exhausted because we had been cleaning my mom's house for hours. But I treasure those moments when we stopped to get lunch and we were just having normal conversation. We find ourselves laughing about something. Simply being human. Sometimes people don't allow you to be human when your heart is broken, when someone has passed. Whether it's tradition, religion, or other belief systems, they tell you you're supposed to respond to it this way. If you cry too much at the funeral, they may say, oh, she feels guilty for something. If you don't cry enough, they say, oh, she didn't care. Maybe she's at peace. She's hurting, but in this moment, she's at peace. Maybe she's crying because she's brokenhearted. And tears aren't weakness or strength, they're simply a relief. It's okay to give yourself permission to feel what you need to feel and go through this experience the way you choose to go through it. What's best for you? As I was riding in the truck with my brother, one minute I would be laughing and something was said or a memory would come to me, and I would find myself sad all of a sudden and crying. And if I'm asked if I'm okay and I'm not, I'm going to tell you I'm not okay. I gave up the need to perform my emotions a long time ago. I've had to go through a lot of internal healing to get to this moment. So I'm not going to allow anyone to put me back into a state where I can't validate what I'm feeling at any given time. Our feelings are ours, they matter, they don't have to be justified, they don't have to be ignored, even in the process of grief. I remember also when I got back to my home state and I went to work out, the first day I worked out, it was simply just to get my body in movement. It wasn't long. There was no smile on my face. I just needed to move because I used exercise for years to just help me find my strength, help me feel better. But then the next time that I went and I put on the right music with the right words, I felt like my old self. I felt strong, powerful, happy, happy in the middle of grief. And that's okay. Where are you in your stage of grief? What are you holding on to that's not allowing you to validate what you're feeling? And then feeling a sense of guilt when you're not sad every given moment. Whatever that is, ask yourself, how is it benefiting you to hold on to it? And know this, there will always be someone to tell you how you should be feeling and how long you should grieve. And to those people, I say, mind your business. Simple as that. Mind your business. No one can tell you how long to grieve, how to feel while you're grieving, how it looks for you, what you should or should not do. It's your heart that's hurting. Even siblings grieve differently. They go through the process differently. One may stay in movement, one may exercise, one may journal, and then they may all do every part of it. It's individual. What I'm here to say today is you owe no one an explanation if in the middle of this process you find yourself feeling human and normal. What do you think about that? Has that happened to you where you felt normal for a day, for a moment, and you felt guilt? Hmm. Now it's time to have self leadership. And self leadership means owning what you feel, responding instead of reacting, regardless of how someone else will accept it or feel about it. Not being, not feeling like you have to do grief because of what's expected, but knowing what's going to help you to feel okay today. That may be to exercise, to walk, to talk with friends, to sit and be quiet, to journal, to just let the sun hit your face. It's up to you. So if you're not sad today, It's okay. It's your process. It's my process. Look at me. I'm here today and I'm excited to share this message with you because it's so freeing to know you can own what you feel and do with it what you want at your own time, and it's okay. Today, I'm proud of myself because here on episode 4, this shows me that even in the process of heartache, I can still press through in a good way, not proving, but do what I need to do to help me to get through the moment. And I want you to do the same. So that's what I have for you today. You're not sad today? It's okay. Let yourself be okay with that. We're here in this journey together. That's it. That's all. Until next time.